Hi guys. So I've had this random thought on my mind for the longest time, and I quickly want to put it out there. Maybe people can relate to this. you know I've not had time to make a proper video. I've tweeted about this thing before, but I've not really made a video talking about it. So I know this thing I'm about to say is a bit crazy. I don't know if I feel sick saying this, or I don't just know. Just tell me your opinion, what you think about this. So how about people actually getting paid for the time they spend preparing for work? Yeah. Yeah, because make it make sense. Say you are going for a 12-hour shift or 8-hour shift. For example, if I was to go for a 12-hour shift, first thing first, I would have to wake up at 6 a.m. to prepare, right? Waking up at 6 a.m. to take my shower, pray, take my meal, and drive to work, right? That's like 2 hours gone, right? And then when you get to work, you have to change to your normal scrubs and all of that before you actually start your shift at 8 o'clock, right? And then when you are done with your shift, the time to get changed again, drive back home, and get ready for yourself, shower, and then prepare for yourself. Because remember, you're waking up at 6 a.m. to prepare for work, right? You're actually preparing. That's when the actual work starts, right? You are not waking up at 6 a.m. to do your own things. Do you get what I mean? So you're actually waking up at 6 a.m. to prepare for to start your work. I feel like that 6 a.m. is actually when the work started. Do you get what I mean? Am I making sense, or I'm just blabbling? Because this is like, from if you calculate it from 6 a.m. to like 10 p.m. that's when you have time for yourself. That's like 15 hours, or that's like 16 hours gone, right? So we should actually be paid for 16 hours instead of 12 hours the target. What do you think, guys? Am I being sensitive, or am I thinking too much? Or am I actually being sick? Because I don't know. I just had this thought. I'm like, wait a minute. Because anytime I'm preparing for work, or I'm going to work, I already know that day is gone. There's nothing else I can do for myself for that day. Do you get what I mean? So literally, I've just I've done the work the whole day. So we should be paid for the whole day, like that. Guys, enough of all this. Just let me know what you think about this, or have you ever crossed your mind, or are you just hearing it for the first time? There's no way I'm just the only one on this table. It's not possible. I should actually get people to relate to this. Yeah. Just tell me what you think on the comment section. I'll be reading your comments. Bye, guys.